Welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. Today is Tuesday 28th of June and we're now moved on from Derby last night. We're in Suffolk for a few days and we've come to course number 90. This is Rushmere Golf Club in Ipswich. Oh, nice sunny day at the moment. Let's go and see what it's got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 90 of 2022. It's Rushmere Golf Club. On the tee, the man playing in Ipswich for the first time, the football team he supported when he was at school. Who can ever forget Roger Osborne scoring the winner in the 1978 FA Cup final against Arsenal from Kirkintilloch in Scotland? Smithy!
That's the first at Rushmere, 407 yards, par 4. It's got a dogleg to the right. On its website it says one of the most difficult opening holes there is. We'll soon see. That's the dogleg opening out at the first. It's into the wind, so it makes it a wee bit further. Well, I said in the pro shop that the first hole was difficult. I like to make it even more difficult. Let's just get underneath a tree. And there's the third shot up. After a solid 5 at the opening par 4, one of the difficult holes, we'll now move on to the second. At Rushmere, 307 yards, par 4. Few bunkers sitting up in front of the green there. Green just to the right of that big tree in the middle. Pick it out there. That's the third hole, straight one, par 4, 352 yards. Fairway slightly sloping from right to left. Fairways are very dry, but it's heathland and it's like links turf. I love this, so it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I actually prefer playing off turf like this rather than Patland. This is a green at the third. So let's close in a wee bit. Got a members bounce there. And there's the Smithy ball about 7 or 8 foot away. Early birdie chance. It's the fourth hole at Rushmere. First at par 3's 194 yards. Into a wee dip. Then rising up again, but it's on a level with the tee. Couple of bunkers guarding the greens. A closer look. This is the fifth hole at Rushmere, 407 yards, par 4, stroke index 1, dog leg into the right here. I'm not quite sure, in between the trees. That's the sixth hole, second to par 3's, 163 yards. Slight rise over the brow, and you can just see the flag popping out there. Close in it. It's actually a bit of a strange one in the course because that's the 7th tee right next to it. The 7th hole goes away up to the left there, so it's going to take a couple of clubs up and then leave the clubs at the tee box here. And this is just approaching the 6th green. Come up over the rise and you've got a sunken green. Don't know if you can see, Smithy ball's about 20 feet away on the right hand side there. Another birdie opportunity. We've had plenty today, haven't had any yet. Alright, walk back to the 7th tee box. This is 400 yards, the 7th hole, par 4. Straight up, tight drive with the trees. 8th hole at Rushmere. Got another par 3. There's 3 par 3's in the front 9, so it's par 34. 134 yards this one. A couple of bunkers sitting in front. 9th hole, only par 5 in the front 9. 502 yards. Straight down, back to the clubhouse. Well, that's the front 9 done, and a very respectable 39 for me, 5 over par. Considering a playoff 15, I'm well happy with that. As the fairway's been very dry, I'm not a big hitter, and today the ball's got some roll on it. So come on to the 10th, and this is 402 yards, wind behind today, and you can see it's away up, straight, away up. Looks a cracking hole. 11th hole, par 5, 475 yards, straight, elevated tee, and then it's rising up a wee bit once you get down past the valley. Oh, I love the terrain, just look at this, oh, superb. Hole 12 at Rushmere, 387 yards, going to dog leg to the left. I can't really see how wide the fairway is, it looks quite narrow, looks like an iron off the tee from here. Look down at the 12th green at Rushmere. This is the dog leg and then it plays down the hill. It's a very difficult hole from a tee if you haven't played here before. It's So the fairway opens out a wee bit, so I had to play an iron because I didn't know where it was going to go. Lovely, lovely hole. 13th hole, par 3, first of 2 consecutive par 3s. 205 yards, relatively straightforward. 14th hole, second of the consecutive par 3s, 163 yards. Down into the dip, and then it's rising up, a big sloping green, bunkers protecting it. I think we'll get Zach the stunt golf ball out here because there's a fair bit of carry to get to down there, into the wind, and a bad shot's going to be gobbled up. 15th hole, from an elevated tee, it's a short par 4 at 262. Fair bit of carry onto the fairway there, kind of diagonal onto the fairway. 16th hole at Rushmere, last of the par 5s. It's about 475 yards, and it's going up the hill onto the crest, then it levels out, moving round to the right. 17th hole, 389 yards, slight dog leg to the right, big bunker sitting down there blocking the way. It's a green at the 17th, I didn't know it drops down. It's hidden, but it's a big drop down. Just missed landing on the green too. That's the view of the 17th green from behind the green. Now you can see it drops down, it's just like a little bowl. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to do that. This is the 18th, the final hole here at Rashmia, 370 yards. Par 4, it's going to be straight down. A wee bit of a carry past the heather, then onto the fairway. I like the look of this hole as well. I just finished on the 18 at Rushmere. What a lovely course this is. Heathland course, and the fairways are all dried out, so it dry as a bone, so in effect it's turned into an inland links course. Oh, I just love that. Front 9, it is tree lined, and I thought the front 9 was really good, and then the back 9 it sort of opens out a lot more. It's more open heathland with gorse, heather, etc. A lot of squeaky bum drives. You've got to be far more accurate in the back 9, I think. Oh, super course. The greens are absolutely superb. Because the fairways are all dry, the greens look greener than ever. The greens themselves are excellent. It's a relatively flat course, especially in the front 9. A few undulations on the back 9 though. In fact, there's quite a few undulations in the back 9 thinking back on it. But what am I going to give it? Well, the front 9 I thought was really good, and I was thinking 8 out of 10 in the front 9. Back 9, oh, it just goes up a notch, so it'll be a 9 out of 10 for the back 9. So that makes 17 divided by 2, and in my book that's 8.5. So that's all from Rushmere. I've got to mention it's a really friendly place to come. Great friendly welcome in the pro shop. Members round the course and in the clubhouse are very friendly as well. I'm speaking to a good few of the greenkeepers. Lovely place to come and play golf. So that's all for this afternoon, thank you.